That's a wonder.
All right, we are live.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another Sabbat Sunday.
That's
I
right.
don't hear you cheering. Come on,
Yay!
cheer!
Sunday.
Sabbat Sunday.
Sabbat Sunday. Sunday, Sunday,
I am
Sunday.
your Sunday. I am your storyteller, Mike. Which I never do, so surprise. And unfortunately, today we are a member of the pack down due to real life reasons. But as the Gehenna War stops for nobody, neither shall we. So let's go around our table and meet our pack members once more. 3LC, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm playing Kobe Stewart today, the Hakata, non-Hakata. We'll see how this goes.
The most Hakata non-Hakata you'll ever Hakata.
Exactly.
That's definitely a moniker.
Oh my gosh.
Milo,
Hakuna.
morning.
Good morning.
And how are you?
I'm
The entity
fine.
speaks for
Uh-huh. I'm doing okay. I am playing Lark, and I have convinced several guards that I have a dick and not a baseball bat. So we're doing good.
Last session, we tried to think of a moniker for Lark, and I did come up finally with the Leaping Lasombra, giving her liberal use of Soaring Leap.
There you go.
Opiel, good morning, good afternoon. I can't remember what time. Time is an illusion. How are you?
Good evening. Welcome to Sabbat Sunday. Hello.
Sunday. And who will you be?
This Sunday, I will be playing the Dragon Who Wears Prada, Ellis Carter, who in our previous session managed to flirt with a guy and get 10 grand worth of poker chips. It was,
Yeah.
What did I call that? What was that, like a five success critical or something? Or a 9? It was very hard.
It was 7.
7.
I remember correctly because it annoyed me so much. And once more, a warning before we continue with this game. This game contains dark themes. Our players all play monsters. And please do not hold the actions of the characters against the players. They are not their characters. This game contains scenes of dark fantasy, including murder, religious fanaticism, all the bad stuff that make you go, ooh, tell me more. But if you're not 18, you're 12. So please leave the stream. Last session, Alice, Lark, and Maisie found themselves in a bit of a predicament. They were surrounded by upper echelons of society in the mainstream art gallery slash jazz club. They were unaware at the time that it was a small meeting of primogen who were trying to rub elbows with the mayor, chief of police, the sheriff, the chief of state police, all who were there. Lark and Macy got caught out because Lark screamed when someone asked her a question. They were then brought upstairs by the owner of the mainstream, Primogen Toby Mormon, of the clan Bruja and of the Nameless. Alice was quick on her feet. She went into the bathroom and changed herself once more using vicissitude. And as she left, she pulled the fire alarm. As per all fancy events, people have to go by the fire safety instructions, and they all slowly began to leave. Toby left Lark and Macy in his office, not thinking about the window that could easily be used for their escape. And they did. Lark and Macy used that window to escape into the back alleys as everyone was ushered out the front. As that was happening, Kobe and Danny and the Crimson One were trying to get information from a certain phone, trying to find out, trying to suss ways to help the other three out of their current predicament. Turns out they didn't really need to. But as they drove past the mainstream and as they saw Alice and Lark and Macy get into the car, they then met up. It was time to go to the poker game, which Kobe and Danny had found out via Danny's ghoul. They made their way there, they cased it, they saw several guards, and when they tried to enter, they were searched. Macy was unequipped of her whip. However, Kobe and Lark were able to wrangle their weaponry inside. Lark hid her bat down her pants, and the security guard got a hell of a fright when he patted that down. Kobe was a bit like a belly dancer, moving his shotgun from side to side as the man's hands went over his body. But he was able to do it, and they entered. They saw various sets of tables going from low rollers to high rollers. Low roll tables were $500, high roll tables were 10 grand. Alice, being Alice, used her womanly wiles to get the money man, Fred, to hand over some more cash. Well, chips in this case. But these things didn't go unnoticed. Their actions didn't go unnoticed. Their voices didn't go unnoticed. And that's where we open our scene. In Timberwolf LLC, in the backs of the warehouse, tables had been made abundant around the entire area. Some are filled with people, some are laughing, some are shouting, some are calling girls over, some are drinking. The high tables. Now that is where, Kobe, you can see Boot Stamp walking back and forth. You see him take a phone call every now and again. Kobe, this is your bread and butter. This calls to your blood. As in life and death, you gamble. Only now the stakes are much higher.
Mm-hmm. I believe I did notice that Ellis had obtained some chips.
You did indeed?
She did. She
Yeah.
knew we have chips.
Yes. Now, I think, if I also recall correctly, we did determine that there was a bag, but the bag was left in the van.
The bag was left in the van, yes.
Yeah. Which, you know, I'm going to leave that there for now. So, I know it's a good call to, would have been a better call to have some of the money to cash in for the chips, but didn't think of it at the time. So I hope the bag is secured. So we'll go from there. But Kobe will definitely, he's low on scratch. So this is, he's got to start from somewhere. So he's going to take a look at each of the different tables. If I remember correctly, there's, because I was thinking and talking about this last night, I think there was about a couple of tables for each
yes.
buy-in of stakes.
There are, closer to where you guys walked into, there are about 6 low roll tables. Above that, there are 5 middle roll, which is a $5 grand put in, and then above that on like a higher echelon where you see various different women, all dressed skimpily. You can see Macy watching these girls intently, and you see people who are dressed much nicer going from suits to people who are dressed much gruffer going to from leather jackets, and people have got their money through legal and illegal means.
Understood. Now, his first impression is his first thoughts is that he doesn't really want to go in on the low stakes table. He at least wants to start at the mid stakes. But that all depends on what Ellis will let him do.
So Ellis doesn't know anything about Kobe's history with gambling.
Yes, that's fair. That is.
Let's point that out. But what Ellis has been doing is she has been looking at the high stakes table, and I think I asked you last week but didn't get around to it if I could make a roll to ascertain which is going to be the table that is most likely to win at. So Ellis has played poker in her time.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty decent. She's pretty good at reading faces. It's kind of part of what she did for a living, being able to manipulate people is part of the bag. So she's looking for people who look like she's probably going to have an easier time.
Easier marks. Yeah.
Yeah, essentially. So if I could roll for that, that would then inform where she's headed.
Okay. There are 4 tables at the high roller. They're not as packed as the ones down below, but there are people around them. No one that you can see seems to be paying much attention to what you can only assume are anarchs in the room. They just playing their cards. Mm-hmm. There's no real way for you to ascertain how much information someone has from where you are without talking to them. Mm-hmm. But I will let you roll me a wits and investigation to at least be able to tell if someone's as human or as vampire as possible. As for manipulating someone, once more, you won't be able to tell that until you talk to someone.
Are you sure it's wits manipulation?
No, for you to see someone you can sort of try and wrangle, wits investigation.
Okay, I missed it. Thank you.
What is Lark doing?
Is it? Yeah, okay, no, sorry. It's there. I'm sorry. That's 2 successes.
Yeah, I was checking her dice box, seeing what you got.
Lark, what are you doing at the moment?
Lark is playing up the fact that they definitely thought that Kobe was all up in Lark shit, so she's basically just being his quote unquote arm candy, even though half the room thinks she has a penis. And so, or all of it, depending on how loudly that guy proclaimed that. And so she's just hanging out with Kobe, and once he sits down at the table or figures out what he's doing, she's then gonna talk with people, because she's not playing cards. She's just there to look pretty and hang off of somebody.
Hang on.
Yeah.
All right. So
what you got to
do? Macy herself is currently standing with Ellis, and her eyes are definitely on the upper class table with the girls, and currently watching Boot Stomp intently. Not so much that it draws attention to her, but so much that he is never out of her eye line. So with 2 successes, you see it. Let me see. You see at table 3. There is a man dressed in what looks like a tan suit. He seems to be very, very chatty. Chatting with all the girls around him, chatting with the guys. He's there. He seems to be there for a good time, not a long time.
This is who Ellis sees.
It's Ellis sees, yes.
Okay. Alice is going to she's going to head over to the table with her chaps.
Hopefully Kobe can intercept Ellis.
I don't see why not.
Prior to going to the table, and he'll go up and he's kind of he looks very. He can't help but look pleased to be here. He's giving off a very like, oh, like very much nice, I'm so happy to be in my element sort of vibe. So he's just like, he's got his hands a little bit like, and so he's gonna come up and he's just like, can you spare some of those chips? I'm thinking about working one of either the low or mid stakes tables and going from there. You got
Ellis would nod her head. How much? How much do you want?
Let's see. The low stakes table was a 500 buy-in, right? And then the mid is 1,000 or 5,000. That's right. So, and how much did you get in chips altogether, Alice? I don't remember.
So the initial she got the initial 500, and then she got given 10,000 on top of that. So she has 10,500. So if she's to go to the high stakes, she needs the full 10.
Okay. All right. So
Alice meows.
So I think you could. Sounds like you could spare $1,000.
If she does, what's the buy-in for the high stakes table, Michael?
10.
10. So if she gives you, if she gives you $1,000, she's going to be 500 short.
500 short. Okay, so let's
do. That's the only thing that I'm thinking. What she'd do is she'd hand you the 500 that she got initially, and lean in and say, "Get yourself up to the mid stakes tables. Make yourself somewhat interesting."
All right. That's the best he can do. Okay, he's trying to see. Yeah. Okay, he'll take the 500 and he'll have to start at the lows, which is fine. We'll do what we need to do.
And then Ellis is going to head over to the table that she spotted with the man with the tan suit. She's going to walk on over.
He'll walk back over, keeping appearances with Lark, going, all right, babe, we got this, sort of thing. I was like,
woo,
yeah, go watch it.
Okay.
Kind of like little bravado, kind of all like, all right, time to mop the table up with these kitties.
Okay. So, Alice, you go up to the table. There are 3 people sat there and the dealer. Tan man, the pale man in his tan suit is just chatting. He's got a waft of blonde hair, quite long down to his shoulders. He's got a pair of sunglasses on. He looks like he's having the time of his life. There's another man beside him who looks a bit down in the dumps. You can see from the amount of chips he has in front of him, he is not having the best times. He has got a black t-shirt on, a pair of blue jeans, and a pair of black boots. The blue jeans are roughed up in the old greaser fashion. The other man looks stoically quiet. He's got the most chips at the table. He sat there with his arms crossed, long black hair, tannish skin, green eyes. And he stares at you the moment you come to the table. The dealer looks up. Can I help you, ma'am?
Okay, Ellis is going to do an American accent. I'm going to attempt one, but I want no fucking comments about it. All right? just gonna.
I promise.
You need to practice anyways.
Just a warning.
Got to blend in.
Yes, you can help me, please. She's gonna pop down her chips on the table. Is there room for one more?
It's a $10,000 buy-in, ma'am.
I know. And then she's gonna obviously reveal the pile, and she's gonna blink her eyes like she's doing big doe eyes. It's a little bit Elle Woods. It's a little bit Dixie. Mate, I'm flying over. I'm gonna backhand you. I swear down.
The dealer looks at the other players. New player.
Has entered the arena.
You sit down, and the cards begin to fly. Now we'll get back to Alice and Macy. So, Colby and Lark.
Mm-hmm.
You go to one of the lower stakes tables. This.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Lower stakes table is packed, far more than the higher stakes. There's more people sat around. Tables don't look as nice, a bit more grungy. The scene somewhere in terror. The people around you seem all sorts of, from what you guess are people who do deals on the street, to people who work late nights at coffee shops. And Lark, there's a face you recognize at this table.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm. David. It's been a while since you last saw him. But he looks like he's down the dumps. He looks like he's losing all his chips, all his money very quickly.
Well, that's what he gets for gambling and breaking up with his girlfriend. We're mad for her, remember?
We're mad for her, exactly. Kobe, you sit down. $500, sir.
Aye. Conducts his buy-in, and he'll get dealt in.
No player.
Yep.
And he then begins to deal the cards. So, a few hands go on, a few hands go on.
Go ahead. I was gonna
When Lark notices after Kobe sat down, because she is kind of next to him, she's kind of leaning on him at this point.
Right.
Because he sat down and she's not sitting down. She has a bat on her leg, so she ain't sitting. She's going to bend down and whisper to Kobe without pointing. She's gonna try to basically be like, I know them again.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Yep.
She's not gonna point or anything. It's that whole
totally
eyes flicker in that direction kind of thing. Just to warn Kobe, because her voice is the same, that if this person, might notice. She's just warning Kobe. She doesn't necessarily want him to do anything about it, but
right.
All our bases covered.
Yeah, Kobe is going to assume his poker face, but also he's going to do like a perceptible for Lark nod as an acknowledgement of what she just mentioned. And he's also keeping an eye on conversation and anybody else other than the ones he's identified that he might know. So
yeah, the way they look is like a lover giving her player boyfriend a good luck tip.
Right.
Yeah, good luck kiss, good luck peck on the ear.
Here's those extra cards I'm gonna stuff up.
Exactly. Thankfully, though, David doesn't recognize you, Lark. You have had your hair changed and whatnot.
That's true.
And he seems very busy looking at his cards.
Got it.
Beads of sweat are coming down his face.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I know I'm not the only one probably reading all those tells and making bets accordingly. Shit. As well as everyone else at the table. So, damn.
So the first game goes round, and I will need. We'll do it quickly. Do me a three and done. Do me your. Do me your wits and performance.
What's in performance? Oof. Okay. I don't have any dots in
You can
performance. So
you can rouse the blood.
I was going to do that.
Oh my god, that roll is so good for Lark. Damn it.
And I was actually about to say because of the added benefit of having Lark with you, add 2 of her dice to your put.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay.
Because she's putting on a performance of her own.
Yes, I'm listening and talking to people at the table. I'm making small talk. And I am going to ask things like about Jackknife. Jesus Christ, why was that so hard? Jackknife's face was burnt. She had the burn, right?
Yes.
So it's
the burn.
So, it's just gonna be casual conversation about like that old that mark that burn on Jackknife's face. Is she okay? Like,
You see a couple people at the table look at you. David does not. He is still looking at his cards. Jack. Yeah. I don't know. I think she had a fight or something. Someone burned her fucking face or some shit. I don't know. Bitch is tough though.
oh yikes!
Yeah. I don't know what the
Did
fuck
she
happened,
win at
but
least?
oh,
Fuck.
if that's what happened to her face, I hate to see what happened to the other guy. I mean, actually, where is she? She's normally about.
Is she? Mm.
Oh, she is nowhere to be seen. And neither
Huh,
is the
weird.
man. Neither is the man that gave Alice all that money.
Yes, we watched her pull him to the side.
There is another man in his place,
Hmm.
standing, dealing with the chips. Now, Alice and Macy. Alice, what are you doing? While these cards are being dealt and the poker game is going on.
Ellis is she's basically trying to get a bead on how the other people at the table. So she's probably gonna throw a couple of hands just to get an idea of how the people on the table react to certain hands and to certain situations, so then she can start playing seriously. So is there a potential to she'd play the first round and then she'd fold for 1 or 2 rounds just to get an idea? Could I potentially do a roll? Yes, son. To see how much information I'm able to kind of glean from just a few rounds of watching them.
So if you again want to do me wits investigation.
Can I potentially argue for wits and insight because I'm trying to look at their faces,
Yes.
their body language? Cool, because I have a spec.
Yep.
I have the empathy spec for insight, and I think that it applies.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. Yes, my little vampire man.
Was that Salem that did that noise a little earlier?
That
Kuro.
was Kuro.
Oh, that was Kuro. Okay,
Curl has the cutest meow.
got it.
He does. Hello, son. Do you want to be a vampire? Do you want to be a vampire, son? That's 1 success, but can I reroll? Can I spend a willpower to reroll my failures on that?
Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can reroll. You can do
yeah.
willpower. Yep.
Oh fuck, that was useless. 2 successes.
Let me see what you got.
2 successes. So, as you look around the table, you can tell these guys are good. These guys aren't just dropping Joe players like down at Kobe's table. And if you look over your shoulder, you can see Kobe is cleaning the fuck up. He is cleaning up.
Woo woo.
But these guys, they have no real tails. Hell, you can probably bet your bottom dollar that these guys don't even have real proper emotions.
Okay, in that case, she's gonna go for it. She's gonna go for it for the next round. See how she pulls out with the knowledge of they don't really have a lot of tells, and yeah, the fact that she is a good reader of people. That's it. That's where we're going with it.
Yeah. Okay. So again, with you, it'll be a 3 done and done. So roll me your performance and wits 3 times. So as you're talking, I assume you're trying to garner information from these people. So you want to know information, you're going to have to start saying stuff.
Yeah, well, hold on. I can't do a roll and also talk as a character at the same time. Give me a second.
Remember to do it in your American accent.
I'm regretting that now, to be honest. So that's 1 success, 3 successes, and 2 successes.
Oh dear. Okay, not a problem. So, the cards are being dealt at your table. These guys are taking your chips left, right, and center.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Alice is going to play into it. She's formed this kind of Dixie persona. She's going to kind of play into it with a lot of, oh man, I was so close that time. I really thought I had that. She's going to really.
Yeah, you were, weren't you, baby? The guy in the tan suit says. What's your name, by the way?
Me? My name's Amanda.
Yeah, Amanda. Lovely name. Lovely name.
What's your name?
I'm Hendrik.
Hendrik.
This is my fine. Yeah, I'm Hendrik. This is my friend Duro. That's Charlie.
Hendrik and Duro. Those are interesting names. Where are you from?
Me? I'm in Boston. Born and raised.
Boston. Wow.
Where are you from?
Me? I'm from Beverly Hills.
Beverly. Damn. What's a girl like you doing all the way over here?
Total giveaway.
I mean, I didn't want to assume. What's a girl like you doing all the way over here?
I really was just traveling, to be honest with you. I was coming to look at some colleges because my daddy is insistent that I go. But I thought I would take the opportunity to just, have some fun and just relax a little bit.
So, how'd you find out about tonight?
Oh, a friend of mine, and she's going to point over towards Macy.
Missy's standing beside you. I work with the girls. Oh, really? And what's your friend's name? Do you have a name, sweetheart?
Oh, that's
And
Rosary.
I was going to say, Missy gives her stage name.
It's cute, right?
Yeah, it is. So what, you're into chicks, or?
I'm into anyone who's interesting, if I'm completely honest. I try not to judge, what does it really matter what somebody has in their pants? Like, as long as they know how to use it,
Speaking to the choir here, sister.
So what brings you here?
Taking your money, apparently.
Yeah, I honestly thought I was going to do better. Normally people are just so distracted by me that they don't concentrate, You must have a really good, strong head.
I might have had no complaints.
Oh my god, I get it! Like head. Oh, no, that's funny. You're funny!
I try. You see Doro is just still stoic. It's just...
Did you say Doyle?
Doro. D-O-R-O.
Oh, Doral. Okay, thank you. I misheard that.
He is standing there just arms crossed. Very stoic. Now, we'll move back over to Macy and Kobe. Lark and Kobe.
Well,
Yes.
quick question. I missed asking this earlier, but does Kobe happen to notice, or perhaps you said this and I might be forgetting, basically, who is overseeing the tables? Basically, whatever they have the equivalent of a pit boss that is watching that's happening at the tables and making sure that things are going as accordingly. Did he identify who was that? Was that Bootstomp, or was that somebody else?
It is not Bootstomp.
Okay.
You've never actually seen anyone do these things. But now, given your recent forwardness into this new life, you may think there's a reason behind that. The house always wins at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay. So, I'm just going to mention that in the 3 and done, I got a total of 12 with a messy crit. So,
yep, I saw.
Okay, I figured that's why you made the comment you did. So,
Yep.
All right. So
you can't really do a messy critical when you're playing cards, right?
Understood.
That would just be you throwing your cards in there and going, bah! So what we'll do?
Yeah, he doesn't want to. Yeah. Go ahead. Whatever you're gonna say.
That voice in the back of your mind creeps up. Goby boy. Come on, take these little bitches for everything they have. Man, it's embarrassing enough they think your girl's got a cock. Come on.
It's nothing embarrassing.
You're not going to be one of those little pansy-ass boys, are you?
You can just...
I raised you better than this.
You didn't raise me. There's nothing embarrassing about what I'm doing. I'm surviving. And I'm with people.
Call this surviving?
It is. For now.
No, what would be surviving is seeing that guy that your friend pointed out and draining him fucking dry. That would be surviving. What you're doing now is just playing around.
Yeah. You ever heard the term, don't show your hand? You know. You know what's going on. And you just need to shut up right now.
I'll shut up whenever I'm good, ready.
Like always.
Yeah. Like always. And as that voice, it seems to be giving you a fucking motivation. Okay. Pushing you. And suddenly, chips just keep piling onto you, piling onto you. David is the first one out. All his chips are gone.
Not surprised.
And the next guy. And it doesn't take you very long to clean out this entire table.
Okay. And what's Lark up to while this is going on?
I'm looking. Oh, she's still chatting at people, you know, just basically asking about the venue, just kind of being a little bit of a distraction, but also just saying like how willing people are to talk about stuff. Essentially, just
use your feminine.
They talk away. Yeah, they talk away. They talk away to Lark. They're pretty much saying, "Well, this each month it moves around. It's never really the same place twice." You know.
Well,
this is the first time. This is the first time I've been here. It's the first time I've been here, so you know. But normally it's a good game. I mean, fuck, I'm done now. I'm skint. I can't do much now. I can't do much else. Might need to go sell my car.
Yeah.
Shit. You know, a guy that got into severe debt with Bootstomp did not go down well.
Oh.
I think he's still looking for him. Some guy called Kobe.
Oh. And no luck finding him then?
Apparently the fucker died or some shit. I don't know.
Well, do you know how they settle up debts when that happens?
Yeah,
like
they go after your family. Someone's got to pay it.
Wow.
Harry's got a brother
that seems
or something.
A little bit harsh.
I mean, when you die, the family pays for your funeral, right?
I mean, yes. I guess that makes sense. You're right.
So,
that's got to not dip him into a hole. It's fine. Because what, death and taxes? I think that's the saying.
That's most of those things are certain. Yeah. I hear Bootstomp's got a couple of people looking out for his brother right now. Hasn't found him though.
That seems unfortunate.
Well, if it ain't his brother, it'll be his ex-girlfriend. So.
Oof.
Yeah, well, like I said, someone's got to pay. Bootstomp does not fuck around when it comes to money. That's why I pay my debts on fucking time. Speaking of, there's Jackknife.
Look over at Jackknife, kind of.
And she is staring directly at the two of you.
She seems mad.
And you see her go out and walk off. And she begins to walk up to the high roller tables.
Is she normally this crabby with people?
I mean, normally she's got a stick up her ass, yeah, but I've never seen her stare at two people like she did. I mean, what did you guys do? Did she fancy you or something?
I don't know what we did. Maybe she's upset about. You know what? That's fine.
Right, finish your sentence. Go on. I ain't got nothing else to do.
Oh, her fucking bouncer man felt me up.
I mean, they felt me up too. I nearly got a finger up my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they got attacked or some shit. I don't pay attention. I'm just here to play
Did
cards.
they also grab your dick?
They grabbed your dick?
They grabbed my dick. Very embarrassed.
Well, you know, each to their own. Happy for you. I'm going to go grab a drink. Have a good night.
Yep.
Yeah. He's going to walk. David, at this point, has also got up from the table and went to the bar.
Oh, good. Just gonna not look at him at all.
Nice.
Other direction.
Other direction. You guys both see Jackknife walking up towards Bootstomp. You also have not seen the Crimson One in some time.
You know, that's fair. She's doing her thing.
No, the Crimson One is currently sat at a table in the middle block, clearing up.
Good for
He's
her.
doing very well.
Kobe, what the fuck?
So, what? Listen.
She says this very quietly, like she did earlier. Just like leans down and is like, "Bro."
Yeah, he acknowledges the and did he notice that Jackknife? Yeah, Jackknife was just like eyeballing.
It was very
David
hard not to
Lark.
notice. It was like having daggers in the back of your head.
Myself as well, or just
both of you. If looks could kill, you both would have been struck by lightning.
What did I do?
So we noticed that she moved up to the high stakes tables.
And Bootstomp, yeah.
Yeah. And do they look like they're talking? Do they look like they're having a conversation?
They do. And you can see Bootstomp and Jackknife look over in your direction. And also in Alice's and Missy's direction.
Fuck.
Quick question. With Ellis being where she is, would she hear any of the conversation?
You wouldn't hear it over Hendrik, who's quite loud. Unless she's using heightened senses.
No. What about, could I go for an attempt at lip reading?
I've done that before too. It's good stuff.
You know what?
Everyone can lip read a little, and I'm saying that it's either going to be really good or really.
I hear you.
All right. Sig has a specialty in that damn thing.
All right. You know what? What's insight once more? Go for what's insight.
Okay, can I apply my empathy spec to add some, so I can apply context based on their facial expressions?
Sure, go for it.
Thanks. That's 2 successes.
2 successes. 2 successes. There. You see the words free. You see another word, money. You then see the word recognize. And just the big outline of ice.
Ice.
Ice. And Bootstomp's face goes from a neutral sort of complexion to a furrowed brow, as if he's thinking. Bootstomp's a big man, 6'7", built like a train truck, with the furrowed brow and receding hairline to prove it, with his 5 head. He's not an attractive man.
Okay.
And you see him.
I was just going to say that Ellis is going to continue. She's not trying to throw money away here. Like, she's playing a little bit conservatively once she realizes that she's not having the best time of it. But at the same time, she kind of wants to stay at the table and continue talking to Hendrix. But she is kind of, every so often, she kind of just looks across to where Jackknife and Boot Stomp are. Almost like, keep an eye on them.
Oh, go ahead, Lark.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, Lark is gonna lean down to Kobe and be like, it might be time to
Yeah,
see ourselves out,
Kobe
or at least see ourselves out of this area.
Kobe's very suspicious of the conversation and the way that they're looking and talking. Of course, he doesn't. Ellis got whatever she got on the lip reading, but Kobe is kind of on the same vibe as Lark right now. They're uncomfortable with that situation, so he's going to cash out at the table. He's going to and going to take his chips, and that's a signal to Lark that's like, we're gonna back off from this right now and go connect with Macy and Ellis and see about where we're gonna go from there.
I wasn't gonna.
Obviously, as this has happened, but if there are any questions that Alice would like to ask Hendrik, or conversation that she wants to happen before Jackass walks up?
Honestly, she's just okay. She would ask him, "So, what do you do here?"
Here? Or in the
Yeah,
city?
like,
if I'm
in the city,
here,
what do you do?
I work finance.
Finance? Oh my god, that's so exciting. What do you do? Like, you an accountant, or...
Oh god. Are you an accountant?
It depends who's asking.
You look like one of those spicy accountants I hear so much about.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
But yeah, no, I just work in the stock trade. Very easy.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what about your
If you have
friend?
Doro here, Doro, what is it you do? Doro just looks at Alice and then Hendrik, rubs his shoulders and goes, anything, everything.
That's so interesting. I wish I was a jack of all trades like that and I could just do anything I wanted.
Well, what do you do? Doro's
Like
actually speaking to you now?
Like I said, right now I'm looking at colleges. I'm kind of not sure what I want to major in yet. I'm thinking fashion, but if that doesn't work, maybe psychology.
Psychology's only good for one thing, that's teaching.
Yeah, that's what my daddy says, so...
Your father is correct.
Yeah, he's a really smart guy.
Aha. Now, are we going to continue playing cards, or are we going to talk here like a bunch of women?
I mean, what's wrong with being a bunch of women?
Deal the cards, will you? The dealer starts to deal the cards.
Yeah, she's just, again, she's playing conservatively. It's kind of hard to talk to them because she's playing a fucking stupid person. So she can't really just throw on with things. Okay, hold on, let me think of something real quick. So does this happen, like, often? These, like, underground poker things?
Surely your friend... Sorry, no, that's not Dora was speaking to you. Hendrik. Surely your friend would have told you.
Yeah, she said sometimes, but, she hasn't been to that many, and you guys seem like you come here all the time. You're, like, super good.
Well, thank you. I mean, I've been to a few of them. I have about once a month, as far as I'm aware, invitation only. Which is why I'm confused as to how you got an invitation.
Oh, Rosary said that she comes to these like said, like sometimes the guy that she works for like arranges the girls, and so when I said that I wanted to do something interesting and spend a lot of money, she was like, "I know the perfect place."
Well, as long as your money's good, I don't think they give a fuck really.
No, it didn't seem that way at the door.
No.
So who runs
Really.
it then?
That big guy over there.
That guy. He's
Yeah.
really tall.
Yeah, he is. On a mean streak to fucking boot. Why they call him Boot Stomp?
Boot Stomp. What kind of a name is
Mhm.
Boot Stomp?
Well, I guess it's better than his normal name. Michael.
Michael. His name's
Yeah.
Michael, and he calls himself Boot Stomp.
Hey, it's better than his right hand, Janice.
Janice. Oh my god. When was she born? Like 1887?
I think so, probably. She's old.
What? She doesn't look old.
Yeah, well, older than me anyway.
But you don't look that old either. What are you, like 40?
Well, now I'm just offended.
You look really distinguished.
Well, thank you.
You know, like an old person.
Yeah, well, as that conversation is going on,
Well, yeah.
that's when you see Jackknife, or as you know her, Janice, walk up
Mm-hmm.
and speak to Boot Stomp, and that's what happens. Boot Stomp and Jackknife both look in Kobe, Lark, and Alice and Missy's direction. Boot Stomp nods his head. Jackknife walks off.
Lark is going to go up to the bar because she kind of indicated to Kobe that it might be time to cash in and at least be ready to move if we need to.
Mm-hmm.
And who is at the bar? I know you said that David went over there.
So David's at the bar, as is the man you were talking to, who is called Richard.
Okay.
He introduced himself as Rick.
Rick. All right.
Okay.
There are a few others who have lost their money at the table. They're just milling about drinking what looks like really warm beer and rum and coke. Coke.
Yeah.
You can tell the coke's thick because it's warm. It's just there to
So, let's see. Lark, because she does still want to find out more information while they're moving, while they're still here. Because she found out a lot about Kobe, but that wasn't helpful. Except there's one thing that was helpful about that. However, is it I'm calculating a risk that might not be worth it, but she's gonna walk closer to David, and I think she's going to try to talk to him, but she's going to. Nope, we're making this choice. I've made this decision, we're doing it.
I took a calculated risk, but damn, am I bad at math.
But damn, am I bad at math is pretty much what's happening.
Oh, preach.
So she's
going to go over to David. And
are you going to try and talk to David as Lark, or are you going to try to mask yourself as somebody else?
She's going to try to mask her, to change her voice a little bit, change the language that she uses. So she's just going to...
well, hello there.
come up apologetically, which is out of character for her.
Okay.
Just be like, hey, real sorry about how all that went down. You looked like you were having a rough time. Yep.
Fine. Please give me a manipulation performance.
Manipulation performance? Okay.
And then also a manipulation subterfuge.
Nice.
All right.
This
All right, that was the first one, and then a manipulation subterfuge.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, not bad. Not bad. That's not
No,
bad,
it's
actually.
not. 2.
You could spend some
Fuck.
willpower to re-roll the subterfuge one if you'd like.
You
I
spend some
could.
willpower.
I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll mark it on my sheet.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Ooh, so that's a total of 3.
Oh, okay. Good use of willpower there because
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
the math didn't work out that time.
God damn it.
So David looks up from his drink. He squints his eyes at you like a little bit, as if he's trying to place you somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks. Who are you? Do I
My
know
name's
you?
Tina. No.
Tina. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you win some, you lose some, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. Do you come here often? Like to the games? You're kind of quiet. I was trying to. This is my first time being here, so I was just,
My second time. So,
second time. All right.
yeah. So I'm still getting used to the whole thing. Bit weird. Don't know why there's so many fucking armed guards at a poker game.
I mean, do you see how much money they have over there?
I mean, fair, but who the fuck's gonna rob a place like this?
I mean, you'd be surprised when you have some underhanded people that, I mean, I've heard this. I heard this bootstrap gentleman would happily. I mean, were you listening to the conversation at the table at all?
Yeah, but I was trying not to fucking lose, which obviously didn't work.
You teach me how to do this last time.
Um,
We're teaching the Anthony to play cards.
Yeah.
sorry.
Alright.
Yeah, no, yeah, he seems like a criminal himself. So, obviously you'd be a little bit cautious.
And most of the people in here probably are criminals. I mean, we saw your woman. What's his fucking? You said her name, Jack Nice. Okay.
Jackknife, yeah.
Yeah, that's not how I know her. Yeah,
How do you know her?
We may have slept together.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, lucky you.
Yeah. She's nice to me. She's the only reason I'm here.
Oh, she's nice to you? Do you think she's because she likes you, or
I don't know.
do you think she wants another go, or
I mean, she asked me to do favors for her. So,
favors?
yeah.
Wow. I mean, do you think it's favors she's.
I'm not going to tell you what sort of favors she asked me to do.
Oh, are they sexual?
No.
Oh. Okay. But you should tell me, and she'll compel it.
That is a resisted roll.
Fuck, I knew it! I knew it!
Yep.
I'm so mad!
Fuck.
It was a good thought. But I had your feeling was right on that. Your hunch. Rouse that blood. What the fuck? Oh my god. Fuck that dice box. Oh my god. spend more.
I had to spend what I'm so pissed at this dice box right now. This is bullshit.
If you
I spent the willpower though.
If you have another willpower to spend, you could.
I do, and I'm gonna
Oh,
because
God, this
fuck
is
this especially.
Yes, fuck that roll in particular. Oh my
You
God!
kidding me?
Oh my God! No! No!
No!
Oh my God!
Young Master David! David's eyes roll slightly in the back of his head. The fuck are you? Huh?
Can you cloud memory?
What are you talking about? We're having a conversation here. Why are you freaking out? Not you, Lando.
What are you?
What do you mean? What am I?
You were trying to do something to me.
Are you sure about that? We're having a conversation. What are you on about?
I need another drink.
All I said was that you should tell me, and then you freaked the fuck out. Like, dude, bro, what the hell? What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
You got a migraine? Do you need something for it?
Wait, you carry around paracetamol?
No, I don't, but maybe someone here does. You can always ask.
Where's Mouse?
Mouse is currently in Alice's handbag.
Snickers.
Snickers.
Yeah, she's gonna play it off like he's the one freaking out, and she has no fucking idea what he's going on about.
No, he is freaking out.
Yeah,
the dice box is an absolute bitch, and I'm pissed. Anyway,
I feel you on that. That was ridiculous.
The first time Lark has failed a dominant roll.
Mark it on.
I'm sure she feels fantastic right now.
Oh, she's pissed though because that happened with the ghoul at the thing, so she is well aware of what happened here.
Yep.
Or at least to some extent that something's up with him.
Just as a side note, as Kobe is cashing out, he is keeping an eye on what's happening with Macy, Ellis, and Lark. So he's just kind of keeping an eyeball. So just FYI.
Lark, how dare this guy not tell you everything we want to know? Who does he think he is? You're my big sister, and he thinks he's better than you?
Oof.
That clown compulsion comes on strong.
Knew it.
David, from the coffee shop, was able to resist me? I'm not sure we'll go on a break.
Fuck.
We'll take a 10-minute break so everyone can get once more to Sabbat Sunday. I hope that little intermission had y'all time to chill, relax, and prepare. So, we last left off. Lark, how dare this mere mortal man resist you? That voice in the back of your head. How could he do this to us? This? What we should do now is just drain him. Show him who's really in charge.
This is going to be the stupidest thing to do. But she's going to do it because no one is right next to her to stop her. She's going to lean down and she's just going to whisper in his ear, "So is this the whore you dumped Cassidy for?"
You see David blink. What? How do you know Cass? What? Who the fuck are you?
Shh, quiet down. And she'll put an arm. She'll touch him like they're having a nice conversation. Like, if you want me to answer your questions, you're going to meet me outside in a little bit. Do you understand?
Who are you?
She'll lean in a little bit and sing a little tune. Just sing us a song, you're the piano man. Meet me outside, and don't tell anybody.
He recognizes the voice. He's heard Lark sing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very distinguishing voice. And his face goes pale. He turns and grabs his drink from the bar and downs it in one. While Lark and Kobe are at the bar, Alice and Macy, they're still at the top table. Jackknife's walked off. Bootstomp, however, is slowly making his way towards your table.
Alice is going to continue acting dumb, playing her hands.
As she does, Bootstomp grabs a chair, pops it down at the table. Everyone stops and stares at him. Hendrick's the first one. Michael! You joining us for a hand? Bootstomp looks at Hendrick. Shakes his head. Nah. I want to know more about this girl.
Me?
Yeah. You. You see, apparently you convinced one of my employees to give you more money than you came in with.
Well, I just asked.
How?
Well, I
You
asked.
just asked.
And yeah.
You see, apparently there was a car involved.
Oh, yeah.
Yet.
Like, I gave him my car keys, and he said that was okay.
Yeah. Would have been had your car been outside in the lot. It's not.
But he didn't ask me
Where's
that.
No, he didn't. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go with one of my men and get your car and come back. And also pay another 10 grand on top of what you took.
I mean, sure, if that's what you want.
Yeah, it is. A few of my guys will meet you outside. Leave your chips here.
Okay. And she's gonna leave the chips and stand up like it's not a bother in the world.
Okay. And he'll watch you as you get up and walk off.
Yup.
Macy goes with you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Kobe, Lark, you can see Alice leaving the table.
Can I get a quick refresh on what just happened?
Bootstomp sat down at the table
Mm-hmm.
and told Alice to bring him $10,000 as well as the car that she owed.
Okay.
And Ellis said okay, and seems completely fine with this particular arrangement.
Okay. All right.
I do, in fact, have a plan. It might be a stupid plan, but I do have an idea.
Okay.
Yeah, Lark is going to go outside. She's going to make sure David listened to her first, and then
Gotcha.
she's going to go outside
Okay. Are you?
and deal with that.
Is anybody like doing like nonverbal communication of like I'm headed outside or just
Yeah,
they just
Lark would make eye contact with Kobe.
okay.
She looks mad, just pissed.
Oh shit.
right now.
If you
So
look over at Ellis, Ellis is smiling. She looks completely okay with everything that's going on. There's no like glances or like side eyes or anything. She looks completely at ease.
All right. Kobe's also gonna clock the Crimson One, and where are they, and what are they doing at the moment?
She is no longer at the table.
Okay,
She is gone from the room.
gone from the room. All right. Well, Kobe then is going to play it cool, cash out his chips like he planned. So he'll step up to the cashier or whoever they have managing that. Get him traded in, and then he'll just be like, he'll just be kind of just playing it cool and being like, yeah, had a decent run of luck tonight, but you know what they say, sometimes you got lady luck on your side, sometimes it's like, you just got to know when to fold. So
Yeah. Know when to hold them.
that's
Know
right.
when to fold them. And he'll start counting out the money
Uh-huh.
that you've locked in. All in all, it's $2,500.
Okay, I'll make a note of that, and I am going to, unless there's any other specific exit that we're supposed to leave by. Which way is Lark going? And also this is something. Which way is Lark headed, and also Ellis? Look, where does Ellis look like she's getting corralled to? Are they going out different entrances than the ones we came in?
she's going to see. Lark is waiting to see what David is going to do. She's keeping an eye on him because she's going to leave out the exit he leaves out if he leaves out an exit. Because she told him that she would explain things to him and that he should meet her outside. So she's expecting he's curious enough to listen.
He is indeed. And as he finishes his drink, he does make a beeline for the front door, the door you all came in from.
All right.
Yeah, she's going to wait a second and then follow him out that door. So it'll look like she's not actually following him. Like,
Right.
but she's following him. Like, she's going to make her way out shortly after he does.
Casual exiting. Yeah.
Yep, trying to casually exit as if, yeah.
That's what you intended to do. Okay.
As Lark walks out that door, you see the guard from before, as well as another man from before. The guard from before smiles at you and just nods.
Smiles back,
Where's your boyfriend?
winks. Oh, he's cashing out. I was going to wait for him outside.
Catch me.
Okay.
Cash me outside.
Cash me outside. Ellis, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
So she's being taken out with the bloke, right?
Nope.
Okay, so do you want to describe to me what happened? Because clearly we have two different understandings.
Bootstamp told you to go, and he's watching you as you walk out the front. He said someone will meet you at the front.
Oh, my apologies. In that case, she's just going to head out to the front, yeah.
Okay.
Going?
Noticing that they're all going out the front. Is that the only exit that the patrons are expected to leave by?
Yes,
Is there a different exit?
there is.
How closely is it being watched?
You don't know until you go there, but you can see near enough at the side of the middle stakes tables. There is a curtain, one of those plastic sheet curtains that would lead into the docking area where the trucks come and pick up their stuff. If you remember correctly, that's where you also saw security guards with high-powered weaponry, high-caliber machine guns standing guard.
Okay. Covey is going to maneuver closer to that particular exit. He's got a plan. Probably not a great plan. But in going to head to that side exit, make his way as nonchalantly and as non-obtrusive. Doesn't want to draw attention to himself. And
All right, roll me your deck stealth.
Okay. Not a super good pool for me, but
Tell me about it.
I could potentially, I could rouse my blood, but let's see. You know what? I'm feeling pretty good about that. So let me do a blood surge here real quick. Succeeded again, so I don't get hungry. That's good. So then
My dice have been changed for larks, apparently.
Okay,
It's being finicky with large numbers of dice for some reason. You have more than 4 dice to do something, you're gonna fail.
the hell? Okay, hold on. Did you see a result? Because I rolled, but nothing appeared.
I do
No,
not.
do you need to do the N first and the H second? Did you get them out of order?
No. Oh,
I rolled for you regardless.
okay, yeah.
Do you want to
That's.
keep
Holy
that roll?
crap!
Do you want to keep that roll, or do you want to roll your own?
I will very much like to keep that roll. That's great.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Wow, damn!
All
Kobe,
right.
go, Kobe!
Shit. All right.
Kobe, you've played a lot of Belliger Salad in your time. The only thing you're not doing right now is hiding in a box and sneaking out. So you just walk up by the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see people looking at you. And the second their eyes turn, slip behind that curtain. It's a large warehouse.
Okay.
There are stacks upon stacks of piles of wood, boxes, all from the floor to the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes on for quite a bit. And you can see 2 open garage doors where trucks would park up to
Okay.
get packed up. Don't see any guards though.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. I'm like looking around, going, he's going to maneuver stealthily and apparently very well, better than I expected. Jesus, um, and maneuver and just kind of make his way towards exiting out, but keeping an eye to see if there's guards, if there's anybody.
Well, as you get closer to the dock doors,
Mm-hmm.
you don't see guards.
Strange.
What you do see are 3 piles of ashes on the ground.
I see.
You see the weapons they were carrying just laid on top of the ash.
What were they carrying? Can you refresh me, please?
High caliber machine guns, so carbines,
Okay.
M16s.
Oh shit. Okay. Damn.
Military grade.
Okay. I'm gonna grab one of those, put it under my duster, and empty the magazines from the others if they're the same, and put those in the pocket.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
So,
then maneuver from the side. Yeah, maneuver from the side up to catch the scene at the front and see what's going on.
okay. So I also need to roll for security system, but bloody hell.
We'll see. I'm sure you'll do great.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's 4, but
You're keeping.
it's a crit though.
Yeah, but it's not 3 crits. So you're keeping out of the camera view, sticking to the walls and just moving around the side.
Okay. Super lucky.
You do once you're outside on the ground, you do see someone.
Okay. Is it?
She's looking around the front.
Is it the?
She's got a obsidian knife in her hand.
Kobe's going.
Oh, nice of you to join me, Kobe.
I noticed things were getting a bit tense inside, and I'm thinking we're looking to extricate ourselves. But I have a
I noticed.
concern. I have a concern about something going down out front. I'm not liking it at all.
No, neither am I. Alice has a Nosferatu behind her the entire time.
Oh, shit. I'm thinking we might maybe need to cause a distraction at the appropriate time and just leave.
This is your show, cowboy.
Where is the? Where did we park the van in approximation to where we are currently at?
You parked it a decent bit away, but not so far that you couldn't run to it. If needed.
All right. Kobe's got a thought to go grab the van, bring it back, and have it at the ready for them to just pile in and get the fuck out. So before it looks like anything is going to go down at the front, he's going to communicate this to the Crimson One. And he's like, I'm going to go get the van and I'm going to get us ready to get the hell out of here.
Sounds like an excellent plan.
And he'll move towards
I will maintain here and watch.
Okay, Kobe gets a move on.
However, if you do notice there is a group gathering, there is Jackknife.
Shit.
And at this point, it's when Alice and Lark both walk out.
Okay.
Lark, you can see David walking around the corner.
Yeah, Lark is basically going to, if she's not involved in what's happening with the Ellis situation, she's going to, subtly kind of check for like cigarettes, act like she should have some like cigarettes or something on her, and then kind of look around and then start making her way in that direction as if she hadn't noticed David go in that direction, but like she's just kind of, okay, I'm outside, what do I do?
As Alice and Maisie walk past security, Maisie's giving her whip back. Who's it? Where she normally keeps it. Alice, what are you doing?
Going outside. She was told she'd be met by someone, so she's going to look around.
Okay. So, Alice, as you walk out, you can see Lark diverge off to the side, looking for a packet of cigarettes. Maisie stood beside you. And then you feel a tug at your arm, as if the urge caught you. Stay quiet, follow me.
She's going to do that.
And your arm will start being dragged to the middle of the car park.
Okay. She's going to follow the direction, I guess.
Right. You hear two lights flash as a car is beeped. And then as you look down, you can see the arm holding you. The
Oh my
man
god,
beside
it's like
you.
he came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's called magic trick. Get in the car.
Sure, am I driving or?
No, get in the car.
Okay, and she's going to climb in the passenger seat. No fuss.
As you get in, your side locks. The man gets into the driver's side.
Okay, as soon as she's in the car and the car's locked and there's no one else in the car, can I do an awareness roll to see if there's anyone else in the car who's potentially invisible?
You don't need to. Because as soon as he sits down, the two back doors open, and you can feel people get into the back.
Okay, what do they look like? How many are there?
So all in all, there's you and three people in this car.
Mhm.
All of them look very much like the man in the driver's seat. Their skin is taunt, very, very pale. Some of them, one on the left-hand side has patches of hair missing. The one on the right-hand side is got a greenish tinge to their skin, some open pustule wounds. The man who's in the driver's seat, however, looks extremely boring. He looks like you would just pass him in the street without looking twice. Except for his teeth, which are filed in rows of extreme sharpness.
Okay. She's gonna look over her shoulder and they go, I thought he said it was just gonna be one guy. Why do I need 3 people?
Where's your car?
It's back by the hotel.
So I'm gonna need you to roll me a manipulation. Not the shoot.
I can do that. I've got a specialty in it. Three successes.
Seven. All right. You're gonna have to drop this whole accent thing. I've been watching you guys since you all came in. You didn't sound like that when you were fucking up Fred. So, how about we do this? You go get your car, you get the money, and you can leave this car with your kneecaps attached.
It's gonna clear her throat slightly. Alright, fine, you caught me. You caught me. What a shame.
You're a talker, aren't you? And he's gonna lean over and punch you in the jaw.
Cool. Go for punch then, but she can't exactly dodge, she's in a car.
I mean, she can move out of the way.
You could probably try to redirect the punch, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, you could.
Give it a shot.
I mean, if that's something I'll be able to do, I'll do it.
It probably, I don't know, might maybe a
yes, if you want to like to redirect it, just like a dex and brawl.
Yeah, I don't know how well you'll do, but well, you could try.
What do you want me to roll?
Dex brawl.
What?
Dex brawl.
Thank you. It's 3 successes.
3. So he just cold clocks you. Your hand catches it, but as it still smacks your jaw, dealing 2 superficial damage. He looks at you surprised. Normally that knocks people the fuck out.
Yeah, well, I'm a hustler, darling. I'm used to getting my shit kicked in.
No. We move back over to Lark.
Yes.
Lark, you've walked around the corner and you see David. He's smoking a cigarette.
Can I bum one?
Yeah, sure.
Take a cigarette and I'll light it.
I thought you were dead.
Oh. I am.
Obviously not.
Well,
You're one of them, aren't you?
so's your new girlfriend. Yeah. So you know what she is, and you're still.
It's not like I have a choice in the matter.
Oh, yeah, okay. You didn't have a choice. She didn't give you a choice. Sounds so nice of her.
Do you give the
What a
people you
real
drink
gem. No, I didn't do. I've never done what she did to you.
What do you mean what she did to me? You don't know what she did to me.
I absolutely
She
do.
opened up a whole... What? She's opened up a whole new world for me.
Yeah.
If I keep doing things the right way, I'll just be like you. You got lucky.
Lucky. Is that what you're going to call it?
Yeah, some of
I
us have to
was
work.
brutally murdered. Okay? So don't even fucking pretend that you have any fucking idea. However,
Or what?
do you want to wait? You can come with me. We can skip
No.
all this hullabaloo. You don't have to do shit for her. I can give you what you want.
Like what, Lark? You couldn't give me fuck all when you were alive.
Yes. But as you stated, I'm like her. And if she can make you into her, then why can't I make you into me? Then you can skip all the dirty work.
As David's about to say something, that's when you hear another voice from behind
Oh,
him.
fuck.
So now you're not just stealing money from my boss, you're trying to poach my fucking ghoul.
Beautiful. Lovely. Perfect. Great.
She's not alone.
Yeah, no,
You
I
see him
figured she wasn't.
with her. Kobe, as you have run off with the van.
Mm-hmm. I'm hoofing it as fast as I fucking can.
Missy has also ran off.
Oh, okay. Uh,
And
did
she
did Macy come? Is heading towards the van as well, or no?
Missy was heading towards Lark.
Ah, okay.
But now she's seen the situation Lark's in, she's backing off.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I believe I saw. Well, okay. This as I granted Kobe's moving away, but he was keeping an eye on the situation. Did he happen to notice anything before he exited the area? That like
Well,
was Ellis going out to the car park and all that
yeah,
fun stuff?
you saw
Okay.
Alice. Yes, you saw Alice being walked towards a car.
Okay.
And the Crimson
saw
One
that.
did point out that there was a group around Jackknife
Group around Jackknife.
outside the booth.
Got it. Lark and Macy was moving towards. I potentially glanced and saw Macy moving towards Lark, and Lark was engaging with the person she was speaking with at the bar. Okay. All right.
Missy is currently moving her way around the other cars.
All right. Okay. So the plan is still going to be he's going to come back. He's going to take the van, come back around, pick up the Crimson One, depending on what they're going to be doing. If they're engaging, going to let them do what they're going to do. But if they're still holding back and then waiting to engage, pick up both, get the van in a position where we can start causing a distraction. And the distraction will be, well, we've got plenty of guns. So yeah, that's
So,
and then he will provide cover fire as the others can hopefully get to the van and we can extract ourselves.
okay. So, a lot of things are going to happen here. Now, I want to know what everyone wishes to do before I continue.
Okay.
Alice, what are you wanting to do currently in your situation?
I don't know, to be perfectly honest with you. Have they started to drive yet?
Nope.
No, so they're still essentially in a car park with a bunch of anarchs on the other side of it. So anything that she does is essentially going to draw attention. So there's not really much she can do. She's kind of in a situation where she can't really do anything. So I don't know what you want me to answer.
Lark.
To try to grab David and use Soaring Leap and fucking try to go. Basically, just grab him and Soaring Leap up. If I can get to the top of the building and then run along it. I'm abducting this guy straight up, fucking abducting him if I can. So that's my intention.
Okay. And Kobe. Missy is joining you in the van.
Okay, cool. Macy, I'm not sure how good Macy's firearm skill is, but I'm going to give her. Let's see. I'll have the one I took off the guard. I'm going to give her the shotgun. Granted, it's for
the rifles in there.
And thank you. The rifle's in there as well. Actually, you know what? I'll grab the rifle. Give the security guard to start rifle to Macy. If the Crimson one wants the shotgun, that's fine, but I don't think they probably really need firearms to be effective. Is my hunch. But he'll keep it on him if somebody asks for it. And what we're going to do, depending on where the layout is, Kobe probably doesn't see Lark soaring away, so what he's going to do is he's going to pull the van up to perhaps going to get as close as possible. If he's hoping to get within about 20 to 25 yards of where Ellis is, if he can pick out which car she's in. That's the other thing. He saw her walking towards the car park, but
Missy knows exactly what car she's in.
Okay, so he's going to maneuver that as close as possible, and as soon as he gets close, he's going to take some he's going to move. He's going to open up the van door, move out over the windshield, and start taking some well-placed shots.
Okay. So, I'm going to need Lark to do me a strength athletics. Don't forget to add your tokens. I'll need Kobe to do me 3 dex firearms.
Dex and firearms for me. Got it. I am going to...
I will need Alice to do me 1 dex athletics.
I have a super quick question for you, Mike, when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Are there any mortals in the car with Ellis?
No.
No mortals. Okay, cool. So I don't get to add that specialty.
All right. 6 total for Lark.
Okay, I'm going to get my rolls down. I'm going to surge my blood here for this. My first failure. So I go up to 3 hunger. Mark that on my sheet. And then you wanted 3 dex and firearms. Got it. Okay, so...
Thankfully, you all have the element of surprise.
Okay, so that's that. And then the next set. Oh. Well, that's just fucking pitiful for that pool.
The rifle adds 3 dice. Did you remember that? The rifle gives you 3 extra.
Oh, I completely forgot about that.
The rifle adds 3 extra.
Okay, before I get too far, let me roll just 3 separate normal to account for the 2 rolls I've done so far. and let me see what
Yep,
those
not a problem.
conditions are. Okay, so on the first roll, okay, so that'll be a total of 7 instead of 4. And then the next roll, thank you, Milo.
You're welcome. That's why Lark stole it.
Okay.
There's also a +2 because of the sermon.
Okay.
The all firearm rolls.
That's right. Okay.
Oh. That's right. I forgot about that.
Why is the dice box dying on me? Come on.
However, this will be the only time after this only need another sermon for that +1 dice. This is what's being used.
Okay, so the first roll is a total of 8, accounting for all of that. The second roll is a total of 3, so that's an 11 so far. And then the last roll for everything will be, that'll be 3 hunger, and then 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's also plus to all disciplines, so I rolled an extra 1, right? Or is it 2? Because we got 2 sermons.
What the heck?
It doesn't count for David.
Okay, got it. Well, it was a failure anyways, so I didn't get any.
It's only to brawl, melee, and firearms.
There we go.
All right.
Okay. So the final. Okay, so on my final roll for the third, so that was good. I got 6. Okay, so 6, 8.
Oh.
So I got a total of 17 successes on all the rolls.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
So all that happens in the span of a few seconds. Colby, Macy, and the Crimson One jump into the van. The engine starts up, and Colby begins to drive toward the group. Colby begins to drive toward the group of Jackknife and her compatriots. Lark sees the lights of the van. She runs forward, she grabs David, and she leaps over. As the van and Lark collide, she smacks onto the roof. David, people jump out of the way as the van careers toward the group. Jackknife shouts screams of anger, and they all begin to pull guns. As it comes around the corner, Macy points out the car Alice is in. The three in the car are talking to Alice, shouting at her, trying to get her to give information. Alice, you see the van. You know this van. You see Colby behind the wheel. The van turns. Colby props up the big 50 caliber rifle on top of the window. You see you feel the bullet before you see the impact on the windscreen. As the windscreen yatters, you duck down. You see a hole punctured through the driver's seat of the car and the back seat. You hear groans as the men in the car start to hold their chest and slowly heal. Another shot rings out into the engine of the car.
Exactly what 50 cals are good for.
You were able to duck down, glass shatters over your face, and crawl out the front of the window. Does Alice run towards the van?
Mm-hmm.
Alice, you run towards the van as gunshots begin to echo out. Now the door swings open, and the Crimson One grabs you and just pulls you in.
As soon as everyone is collected for, stow it away. And if you want me to make a drive roll, I can. And
I will need you to make a drive roll against a collective pew roll.
Got it. Ooh. I'm gonna tempt fate and see about rousing my hunger one more time. Let's see what we do.
Yeah, is Lark in the van?
Excellent.
Lark's on top of the van.
Lark is gonna swing into the van with David.
Oh, when
right.
Ellis jumps in?
Yep, with him.
Cool.
Yep.
As
then
you fuck David into the van, you jump in behind him. It's a bit of a tight fit, but you're all inside the van.
Okay. All right, I succeeded on my rouse check, so for surging, so I'm good for that, and so I'm going to add that to the pool here. But I'm still at 3 hunger, so 3 hunger, and that'll be a total of. Okay, 5 successes.
You begin to tear out
Yeah.
of the parking lot. However, you hear ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
The car is getting smacked.
Yep.
Until finally one of the back tires goes out.
Okay.
It's still workable,
Yeah.
but it's slowing you down tremendously.
I'll ride the rim
And
for
you're
a
going to
bit.
continue driving.
Mm-hmm. Do you need me to make another drive to control the vehicle?
Yes, I need to make another drive.
Okay.
And where are you driving to?
I am actually hoping I'm controlling the vehicle, so I'm going to actually yell out to anyone. Are they following us? Do we have a tail? Because that's gonna.
Lark,
You can most definitely see a bunch
we'll
of people
keep an
jumping
eye.
into cars.
Okay.
Okay.
Lark is going to take the rifle, and if they start following, she's going to take pot shots at them
Okay.
with the rifle.
So
That's what you do.
Yeah. Ellis.
Alice?
Yep.
What are you doing?
She's in the car.
Yes, and you can clearly see that people are following you. What are you doing?
There's not really much you can do, is there?
Well, yeah.
Three successes on controlling. I didn't rouse the blood again, so it's a slightly smaller pool.
Very nice. So, Lark,
Do you need me?
Alice, and
Do you
Renee
need
will-
me to roll for the shooting?
I do indeed. You guys can see cars. People. There's like 2 cars coming at you from behind.
Oh, good job. Good job.
2 successes. Boy, the dice box is ass today.
Oh, good. I just saw that the fact that you succeeded on your hunger check. Okay, but then I just saw the I just saw.
Yeah, she doesn't have firearms,
sorry.
so I just thought I'd do it. But yeah, it's 2 successes. It's whatever. The dice box it's being an asshole.
So you make room in the van. You begin to shoot out at the car behind you. The car waves, drives side to side. But you manage to scrape the side of the car, but you don't manage to get a dead on hit. Alice, do you grab a gun and try and help Lark to keep these cars off?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
That could
I
be.
also need you to roll me 8 tax firearms.
Suppose we could have Macy notified that she has a couple dots in firearms, so she could fire too. Help out.
3 successes.
Lovely. Alice, you take fire at the second car coming up.
Okay.
And again, much like before, bang, bang, bang. The car ducks, swerves wide side, and you find the bullets just bang off it. So again, we're gonna go cinematic once more,
Okay.
and we'll do 3 done and dones. So I'll need 3 dex drives and 3 dex firearms from all of you.
Okay.
Well, 3 dex drives from you, Cole, because you're driving.
Correct. All right, I am going to rouse the blood for this one because I have a feeling we need to get. Oh boy. Crap. Oh boy, I can't ride that line any higher.
I'm gonna use the different dice box, just to not clutter.
Good call. Okay. I will make my rolls now for driving. Okay, so this next set is going to be that. .87333333 seconds. Okay, so 5 successes on the first Kobe roll. So much hunger. Two successes on the next roll. And the last roll is 3.
Okay.
So
I got 4, 4, and 2 for a total of 10.
10
1,
for
2.
me as
Okay.
well. I'll be right back. Hold on. Go.
Okay. So, Kobe, you see the road ahead of you, and you're swerving in and out of traffic. Sparks are flying out of the back of the vehicle as the tires beginning to wear down and wear down and wear down the faster you begin to drive. You're weaving in and out of oncoming traffic as well, just to keep these guys off you. But they're keeping step with you. Lark and Alice, you guys are at the back of the car, both of you are shooting guns. Lark, you take one well-aimed shot, and you hit the center of the engine, and you see it up in smoke as the car begins to die. Alice, as you're firing, these guys are ducking and weaving, moving side to side. They're following in the trail behind you in traffic. Your bullets are smacking into the windscreen, making it harder for them to see, until finally they swerve off to the side and smash into the lamppost. Those two cars are gone. However, you are still trying to get away. David is in the back of the car, shouting and screaming, "Get me the fuck out of here, you fucking mad maple! The fuck you doing?"
I hit you in the face.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Lark.
I will, and I'll enjoy it. I'm still gonna hit you, so simmer the fuck down, bruh.
Fuck you are.
Kobe's actually gonna glance.
Macy, hit him with the whip.
Kobe's actually gonna glance back and just go, "Somebody shut him up, or I will." So, I mean, go for it. I don't fucking care.
Don't kill him. He has information.
Understood.
Just
Oh, fuck.
break his
I'm saying
jaw.
nothing.
No,
I am saying nothing to fucking any of you.
We'll
no,
see.
you're gonna. It's okay. Don't you
Alice
worry, sweetie.
Alice is just gonna mesmerize the guy.
What's she mesmerizing him to do?
There you
Be
go.
quiet.
Alright, it's a resisted roll, so roll from it, please.
What's the bonus that I get for disciplines, by the way?
+1.
Sorry?
Plus one.
+1.
+1.
Yeah.
And do I get anything from my blood potency?
That is favorable potency.
It's 2.
Oh, yes, so it is. Carry on.
So do I
charisma-
add anything? Sorry, do I add anything for my blood potency?
Add 2 dice onto your charisma dominant roll.
Alright, thank you. It's not charisma dominate, it's manipulation dominate.
Dominant. Yeah.
That 7 successes critical, no hunger.
Jesus Christ.
12 check passed.
as he's about to speak and shout, Alice, you stare him in the eyes and command this man to shut up. And he does. He just folds in mute the entire way. So where are you guys going now that you've escaped, at least for now? The people love chasing you.
Honestly, if we're gonna need to take care of this van, and quite frankly, let's see, what time of night is it?
It is coming up to about 1 in the morning.
I think, if possible, if this is possible, Kobe's gonna look around the area. He knows that there's junkyards around. If we're close to a junkyard or close-ish, he's going to maneuver the van to the junkyard. It'll be closed, but they could get in. Is what he ultimately would like to do is just get stuff out of the van, get it over to a different vehicle, and send the van to the crusher and just ditch it completely.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, Kobe, you, with your previous job as First Choice Autos, know there's a few decent junkyards. That's where you get most of your parts. Because even with junkyards, sometimes there are some good stuff there. The Crimson one will look at each of you. It seems tonight was successful. So, whilst we're not being shot at, what did we learn? Anybody?
Well, I have a whole ass man over there that does favors for Jackknife, and he's going to tell me all about them.
Ah, the ghoul.
Yes.
And you, Alice, did you learn anything?
Not particularly.
Well, we will need to get rid of this van. We will need to pick up another car. We cannot just simply arrive at somewhere and bump this and walk the rest of the way, not with Lark's friend here.
And the ghoul is staying subdued based on the mesmerization.
He is staying very, very quiet.
Cool. Alright, if we're able to accomplish getting to a junkyard and doing that situation.
Question though, are you going to drive the van straight to a junkyard?
Honestly, considering most junkyards, they have more than one entrance. They have a main entrance, they have a side entrance where they can bring other vehicles in, like through like a tow entrance or something like that. He's going to go and look for that entrance if it's available. You know, he's assuming that the lot is closed for the night. So
it is.
He's honestly just going to come up to it. Gate's probably locked, but honestly,
it's an old corrugated iron gate. Rusty as all hell. It's there's a sign on it that says trespassers will be prostituted.
Prostituted, yes. Honestly, I think we can easily just bash the gate, get in, unload, and he can go. Kobe can easily go hotwire a bus or grab the keys out of the office for a vehicle. But yeah, send the other. Hopefully, we can accomplish sending the van to the crusher and secure a different vehicle, and he'll work on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Well, that's all happening.
If you need me to roll,
Lark is gonna go through David's pockets. She's gonna take any phone he has out. And
he's gonna fight you tooth and nail for this.
That's fine. I'm gonna manhandle him.
Push your way. I'll be strength brawl.
Okay. It's not my best roll.
If it looks
He's a
like,
human.
if it
I
looks
wouldn't
like,
worry about it.
yeah, if it looks like, I mean, Ellis and Macy can help hold him down.
Mhm.
2 successes.
Macy can sit on him.
That's without rousing the blood. I could rouse the blood, but I didn't for this one. We'll see how he does. But yeah, she's gonna try to take like his phone out of his pocket, any other things he has that might track keys, anything like that. She's just gonna toss them. Though she is going to turn to the Crimson one and say, "Do we want to try to get shit off the phone, or do we just want to dump it?" Because Lark can't get anything off the phone. Someone else is gonna have to take it from her.
I mean, well, perhaps have someone to look at it, but that's if you can get it. And David is pushing you back. He's holding your hands.
All right. Can I try again?
Is Alice going to give her a hand?
Alice will just mesmerize him again. Tell him to give her the phone.
I thought we weren't using disciplines.
Is there a reason we're not using disciplines?
You're the one that said it. This
I
is
don't-
Lark, obviously.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. I don't understand.
Ellis had Lark is snapping back at a comment Ellis made earlier in the night in the last game. Like, I'm not saying that to you. Lark is saying it to Ellis. Lark is being a bitch right now about it, is what I'm trying to say.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
she's because Ellis said, "Oh, we shouldn't be using our disciplines, our gifts of Cain willy nilly," and so Lark remembered that, and Lark is snapping back with it.
Alice is going to
That's
ignore
what's
that.
happening.
She's just going to ignore it, and she's just going to continue. And that's 5 successes on that roll.
David's distracted by trying to hold Lark out of his pockets because, again, he is just holding you at bay, just barely.
All right, can I use compel then, since we're going for it? Dude, it needs to just give us the phone.
Wait.
Give me the phone.
Okay, is this being a problem? Could Kobe help with this, or real quickly, or because he?
But this is
already
what
driving.
Kobe is trying to deal with the van.
Yeah.
All right,
Kobe is
I'm gonna try to.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to mesmerize, or I'm gonna try to compel him to give me the phone.
Okay.
So
Go for
as
it.
Alice tries to mesmerize him, she puts her dominate onto him, but he is not willing to give up this phone.
Damn.
This phone is
Are
mine.
you fucking kidding me? Throw the dice box. You yeet it out. No.
Throw out the whole dice
Okay,
box. Just throw it out.
I'm gonna take my fucking bat out of my thing, and I am going to say, it's going to be your head next. Give me the phone.
So, as David's brain is fighting off Alice's domination of his senses,
Damn, this fucking cool.
blood begins to trickle out of his nose as he's trying to fight off the effects. But when Lark compels him to give the phone over, it's as if his body is drained from fighting all this attacks on his mind.
Oof.
And he goes limp. He reaches down into his pocket and hands over his phone.
Save this time.
Happy.
I'll hit you.
Kobe, big iron gates are still before you. How do you want to go in through it? Do you want to just drive through it, or do you want to?
I'm honestly, I probably can bash through it with the van, and the van is going to get crushed anyway. I could care less more if it gets all fucked up in the front. So I'm gonna just.
So you drive through it.
Yeah.
You drive through it, and as soon as you enter the lot, the spotlights go on.
Mm-hmm.
Motion sensor spotlights.
That's fine.
And you hear barking.
The dogs. Good old junkyard dogs. I expected some.
Hmm.
This is going to sound really bad, but if they need to go down, they will go down. But I'm going to try something first.
So you know what you know what the crusher is. You also know that there is a pickup truck.
Mhm.
Not a pickup truck, but a you know those trucks that they use a tow truck
Oh, okay.
or a tow truck.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And as you get to the crushing area,
Mm-hmm.
everyone gets out of the van. The dogs begin to come closer. Dobermans or Rottweiler. Their jaws are back and they're growling at each and every single one of you.
Mm-hmm.
Is someone going to deal with these dogs or shall I?
Oh,
Can we? Oh, Kobe.
oh, I, I can mess with them as people are getting out of everything out of the van. I can take care of them.
Okay. You know you could throw a steak or something.
I don't have any meat on me, unfortunately.
Yep,
Do the shadow thing.
Um, that's literally what I was going to do. I was going to use my shadow cloak to give my appearance be more menacing, and just scare them off. Hopefully, if that.
So you're trying to intimidate the dogs. Okay.
Yes.
So, I don't believe Shadow Cloak is a rouse check. Is it?
Let me double check. It is
Shadow cast. Shadow cloak is the one that makes you invisible.
Shadow-
Shadow cast is a rouse check.
shadow cloak is free. And oh wait, yeah.
Shadow cloak is the sneak one. It's the sneak one.
Well, 2 dice bonus on
That also
stealth,
adds to your intimidation.
as well as intimidation versus mortals. So
Got it.
yeah. So it's yeah. Let's give this a roll. So see how this goes.
Okay.
And let's see. So that would be my intimidation versus which attribute do you want to do that with my with my couple with my intimidation?
Yeah, just do that there with your strength.
From strength. Okay, so I'm gonna be like, Adam,
Yeah.
kind of looking like I'm a bear. I'm gonna fuck you up. Okay, give me a second to get to the dice box. Okay, so for hunger, and then 1, 2. Okay, 6.
The dogs are slowly getting closer and closer, but they're wary of you because they know what you are.
Mm-hmm.
And every instinct in their body says not to go near you, but their training says otherwise.
4 with a messy crit.
So, Kobe, the shadows permeate around you. Darkness just seeps in towards you. And as the dogs get closer, a coldness seeps out of you.
Mm-hmm.
You become bigger than life, at least to them.
Mm-hmm.
And they begin to whimper. And as you move forward, fangs bared, eyes wide, they run off.
Okay.
The rest of the group, Missy and the Transwan, are getting whatever they need out of the back of the van. Alice and Lark, what are you doing?
Lark is essentially manhandling the ghoul. Gonna hand the phone over to the Crimson One, probably just because she can't use it. So if they need to get information off of it, it can't be her. And then she's going to make sure that her weapons get out of the van before it gets crushed.
We'll come back to Alice in a second.
Okay.
So, Lark, you're going in, you're grabbing all the stuff from the back of the line. You're grabbing your weapons, you're grabbing every bits and bobs that you left there. The Crimson one is rather angry. You can tell it by the way she looks. She had to leave her car there. But she will make Kobe go back for it at some point to get to clean it.
Go get the forward flex.
The Crimson one, while she's walking out, will give Alice the phone, and Alice will then turn off the tracking services on it, and then turn the phone off itself.
Okay.
Well, now that we are here, we should probably get back. Where would you like to go, Kobe? Would you like to go back to Alice's, or would you like to go back to the asylum? I am sure our friend David here has many, many things to tell us.
As Kobe is working on everything, his first instinct is to go to the asylum. He's. I have a concern about. I mean, Ellis was nice enough to set up a place for us. I'm hesitant to bring in strangers so soon. Whereas at the asylum, if we need to properly dispose of someone, we can. If that's necessary. So my vote is for the asylum. What do you all think?
The asylum has cells. Cells are good for containing people you don't want to get out. A house might have windows, or another building might have easier escape routes in a place that were meant to keep people from leaving. So,
yeah, the asylum is more of an overall secure facility. Yeah, that's a good point.
This is true. Very well. We will return back home, and
Kobe's.
You all will have a lovely chance to get to chat with David. Yes, that is your name. David just nods his head. Is anyone, by the way, keeping an eye on David?
Lark has a hold of David. She's got him. She searched his pockets. She took his car keys. She took his wallet. Anything he might have on him that could be used to signal to somebody, that could have been used as a, like a way to get away. And then when I say she manhandled him, I mean, she has her hand on his neck, the back of his neck, and she's holding him there.
And he is terrified. He doesn't know what the hell's going to happen. He doesn't know what you're going to do to him. It doesn't take long for Kobe to come across the tow truck. It's a very tight fit. But you managed to put all the stuff on the back of the tow truck.
Yeah.
Hide it.
I have one question that might help the situation. If it's possibly a tow truck with a crew cab, that could help with fitting everyone. Okay, cool. Yeah.
You're also able to get all the stuff on the back, and then you make your way back to the asylum with Jackknife's ghoul.
Yeah.
Lark's old work friend.
Oof.
And it's time for some questioning. And we'll find out what answers he gives out next time.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you all had fun this evening. I know I certainly did. I hope
I did.
Hope you didn't get traumatized too much. By the dice bot, of all things.
Oh, gosh. We're going to have some words with the dice box.
It seems so.
I think Lark's going to take
But once more...
100 bad days make 100 good stories. 100 good stories make me really fun at parties.
Well, I hope you all had fun on Sabbath Sunday, and thank you once again for joining us.
Mm-hmm.
We will return next week.
Yes.
We will have Changeling next Friday, and then we will have Maine once more next Sunday.
Excellent.
So, Tune in
Right.
because someone's stealing a bus. And it
The
ain't called.
bus. We're stealing tons of shit, motherfuckers. Don't replicate what we do on this channel. We do not condone these actions, but we're stealing buses and cars.
Yes, we is.
But
So, once more, welcome to the collective.
Yeah.
We hope you have a great rest of your day,
Thank you.
and we'll see y'all later.
Take care, all.
Bye.